Welcome back.
Welcome back.
We had some technical issues
We sure did.
last couple episodes, but hopefully we should be good.
Yeah.
We've got a full system going on over here now.
We
and
do.
Now there, and it's just there's a bit
things
more
everywhere.
So hopefully we should be smooth sailing from here on out.
Yes.
Mostly talking about for our YouTube viewers, for our Spotify viewers,
Yeah.
it won't change.
No, it'll be the same. But
Yeah.
if you're watching this on YouTube,
For the first time, hello.
Hello, you can finally put a face to the voice.
That's it.
Last two parts, we were covering Ariana Grande.
We thought it was just going to be one.
We did. We
But-
didn't realize. We underestimated the power of the ponytail.
The power of the chat.
Yeah, we love to talk.
Are you warm right now?
Yeah, a little bit.
I'll put the aircon.
I think the aircon must go on. But for everyone, while Elise is putting on the aircon, so yes, we did Ariana last week and the week before for part 1 and 2. And we basically I had an Ariana Grande t-shirt on.
Yes,
We had our faces with REM Beauty makeup.
I still do because we're filming this the same day.
We actually are filming it the same day, but we worked out. It's all good. But we are very excited to.
We are so. I am.
We're
sorry,
excited to. Okay, we're ready.
We're ready. Sorry.
Okay,
There's a lot going on.
sorry, there's a lot going on. But we are excited to talk about. So last week we actually gave you guys a word of
Yes.
our artists. So fucking hilarious and Flower.
Yes.
And we are talking about none other than
Tyler
the
creator.
Miss Tyler.
Miss Tyler.
Miss
Tell
Wolf
me what-
Haley, Mr. Flower Boy, Mr. Igor,
Mr. Wolf.
Sir Bobble,
What
all of them.
What are your vibes about Tyler?
Tyler is a very, I would say, polarizing artist.
Oh, disclaimer.
Absolute disclaimer.
There is his music in the past.
Especially this top row.
This top row can be controversial
Very controversial.
about things he's said and things he has done.
Yes.
If we like a song that has some
certain
slurs
words
in
in
it, has not nice things being said about people, things, whatever, we're not liking what he's saying.
We're not advocating for them.
That's it.
But I think also if a lot of people listen to Tyler's music, you'd know that those words he doesn't use anymore.
And also, like, I feel like a lot of times they're just jokes. Like, it's...
Back in the day when that
Yeah.
word was an acceptable joke.
Yeah,
and
I know
I
what you
think
mean
everyone
now.
can probably
Yeah.
work out what word we're probably
Yes.
talking about. The F slur. Mm-hmm. Which on this album right here, Wolf, he says it 17 times.
17.
Wild
Indeed.
What a world. He'd
What
never
a
get away with that
world.
now.
Oh my gosh, let's stop talking about Tyler. We got to do the question of the week. Bum bum bum.
Yeah.
No, it has to be a different one.
Oh,
What's it?
fuck. Wolf. Haley.
That's it. Do you want me to go first with the question, or do you want to
I think you should go
Me?
first with the
Okay.
question.
My question of the week is obviously Tyler. Every single album, I feel like he's got an alter ego. What would your alter ego name be?
Oh, that's a really good question.
Thanks. I pride myself on them.
I have been given some nicknames in my past.
Yeah.
So, I mean, one I think that stands out to me is probably what I would call my pop star name. Bennifer Lopez.
Yes.
I think that's probably a good
and
one.
I'm Ellis Presley.
Ellis Presley, yes.
Ellis Presley.
I came up with Ellis for Elise. And then
Yes.
eventually we were like, if we were famous celebrities, what would our names be? And it came to Bennifer Lopez and Ellis Presley.
That's it.
So
I think
here
that
we are.
fits.
Yes. Yeah, my question to you. So Tyler the Creator's latest album, Call Me If You Get Lost,
Iconic.
is about getting lost.
Yeah.
What place in the world do you hope to get lost in?
Well, I'm a travel fiend. Well, I don't know if
Yes.
you do know, but I love traveling.
I know you do. You just went to Japan last year.
I went to Japan last year. I'm going to Canada and Alaska this year.
Amazing. So exciting. Bring me back some stuff.
I'll try. See if I can fit in the luggage.
Yes. You can fit me in the luggage if you want.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Skinny.
I would want to get lost in a safe country.
Yeah.
Japan was a fun place to get lost in.
Yeah, I really want to go to Japan.
Because it's really nice and safe there. So like I feel like even if you get lost, you don't really have to worry too much about like your safety. So I love Japan. I would go 100% go again. I'd also say a place like New Zealand.
Yeah.
But I've been to New Zealand as well, but I love New Zealand. It's such a cold, nice country.
Yeah, I've heard
There's just
that.
like, it's hard to like think of somewhere you could go and be safe getting lost in.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
For sure.
I'm trying.
I don't know where I would go. I think.
Yeah, where would you
if
go?
I was to get lost somewhere, I know this is so random, but I'd love to get lost somewhere like Ireland.
The
I feel
UK.
like the UK
Yes.
giving.
UK baddies. Boy. Yeah.
I love it. No, I'm excited.
No, I'd want to go to the UK.
I think the UK would be a fun time.
Yeah, 100%. That was such a fun question. I loved that.
I thought that was good.
Thank you. Anyway, back to Tyler.
Before we jump into his first album, I just want to say I think I'm excited to watch his set at Coachella. That's why these episodes are coming out now,
Yes.
because Tyler the Creator is about to take the Coachella stage.
And what
as
a wild
headliner.
lineup as well.
I know Doja Cat as a headliner. You've got Lana Del Rey as a headliner.
And Tyler.
And Tyler, of course. I think some other people I saw on the list. I saw Grimes was on the list, which was really sick.
Yeah.
I think Sabrina Carpenter's on the list from memory.
Really?
Ice Spice, I think, is also on the list. You know, there's just a bunch of... one other person I saw that I'm really excited to see at Coachella is Janae Aiko.
I don't know who that is.
Oh my God.
Iconic?
She's currently with Big Sean.
Oh.
Um,
I'm not Big Sean's ex. What a transition.
A segue, but she's amazing.
Yeah.
And we will have to do an episode on Janae at some point.
Yeah.
But I've actually had the privilege of seeing Mr. the Creator live.
I have not, unfortunately, but it's a guilty pleasure.
I am wearing my Odd Future shirt.
Oh, yes.
As well,
There
by
we
the
go.
way.
I have a not guilty pleasure, but like I love watching Tyler the Creator interviews.
Yeah, they're crazy.
It's so funny.
So
Especially
wild.
with the Nosworld. Is that the guy's name?
Yeah. Nardwar.
Nardwar. Is that the
Yeah.
one who knows everything?
Yeah.
It's so funny.
So funny.
I think Tyler is a hilarious person.
He is. One of my favorite things to watch is how his friendship with Kendall Jenner.
Oh, yeah.
It's so wild and so crazy.
In my brain, I like to think that maybe Tyler and I would be friends, but I think I would just be that like white girl in the advert that he had with like the toast.
So real.
You know what I'm talking about? Where he's
Yeah.
like, shut up. Can I finish what I'm saying? I feel like I would be the girl
Yeah.
and that's what Tyler would be like.
Yeah,
but-
no, Tyler is also someone I feel like has had a really giant journey when it comes to these albums.
Interesting journey too.
Like a very dark start, like with really deep and heavy meanings,
Mm-hmm.
and then moving to something very experimental. Then we get to
Flower
something
Boy.
that I think shifts in like a new era for Tyler in his last 3 albums of, playing with different genres. I think that's
100%.
something, and vocals and arrangements.
Features. Like I feel like at the start here, Tyler was doing a lot of like features with people that are similar to him.
and also that were a part of Odd Future.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Which if people don't know what Odd Future is, I didn't know until the other day, but Odd Future was a band, a collaboration group.
It was like a sort of like a I would call it like a Young Money, like when Lil Wayne created like Young Money and Tiger and Drake and Nicki and all that.
So like it's just like it was a group with Tyler was in it, Frank Ocean was in
Earl
it,
Sweatshirt.
Mike G was in it,
I think so.
Hodgie was in it,
Taco was in it.
Yeah, a lot of people that he's collaborated with.
Yeah.
But like you were saying before, I feel like when we get to these albums, he collaborates with like smaller artists. I'd say, or not smaller
artists,
but like more indie
there's
artists.
there's some legends on these though.
100%, yeah.
But yeah, no, it's definitely a very interesting walk down this lane. So I think this is going to be
It's
a really
exciting.
fun episode.
And it's going to be controversial, I feel, at times.
This is also
but
possibly going to break into 2 parts, just putting it out there.
Depends. We're going to watch our timer this time.
We're going to watch our timer this time, but there is a possibility this will be broken into 2 parts. And if there is, we will be covering the first 3 in this episode and the second 3 in the next episode.
Quick question. Which is your favorite album cover? Because Tyler has some really funny album covers.
I actually think every album cover is actually fantastic.
Except for the first one. I think the first one's just boring.
No, I love this album cover. This is so like true Odd Future to me.
Okay.
I think my favorite aesthetically is Flower Boy.
Yeah.
But I really like the Wolf album cover as well.
I think Wolf is so funny. I also love Cherry Bomb just because you would never see any other artist do something like this.
No,
Even Wolf. Like I could not picture anyone.
Cherry Bomb has had different album covers as
really?
well. Yeah, there was like one... I remember a picture of him with like a button-up shirt and his head was like a cherry. That was iconic.
Go on.
Also, this is the deluxe album cover, I know, because the original album cover is the driver's license photo.
Yes, it is.
Passport photo.
No, it's driver's license.
Yeah, maybe it's driver's license, yeah. But it's
it's
very iconic in their own right. I also feel like every album has its own color scheme, which I think is really genius because you can sort of immediately, when you see those colors, work out what album it's going on.
I agree.
So without further ado,
let's jump into it.
I think it's time to talk about Goblin.
Okay.
A very wild record.
Everyone, I'm hosting today. So last 2 episodes, Ben did all the little fun facts and
I think
stuff.
we're gonna take turns at jumping up and down these.
Yes. Oh, now Ben was really good at reading from afar, but I am not. So this is going to sit on my lap.
She can't see. She's blind.
I can't see. Okay.
We'll do this as an episode.
Does Tyler and SZA have a song together?
I don't believe so.
I feel like that would be fun.
I feel like it would be a really good collab.
That would be really funny. Okay, so first, starting off with Goblin, this amazing, lovely one over here, released May 10th, 2011.
Slay.
I was a child.
I was still in primary school.
I was a baby.
I was in grade 6.
I was 8 years old.
Oh my God.
That's wild.
That's so wild.
So this reached 5 on the Billboard charts. To think, what was going on in 2011? What was on the Billboard chart?
I mean, I feel like in the early 2000s, like 2010s, hip hop was not really heavily in the front.
Exactly, yeah.
I feel like it was very dominated by dance electronic pop. Like if you think about the early 2000s, it's like The Fame, Lady Gaga, Teenage Dream, Katy Perry, Black Eyed Peas.
Yeah.
Like a G6. Very that.
Iconic.
And so I feel like as this goes on, it will get higher.
Yeah.
In the thing because hip hop becomes more of a centerfold.
Yeah.
I also just almost ate the mic just then.
It also certified gold. What does that mean?
Yes, gold. So gold is under platinum.
Oh, stunning. Okay. No awards and nominations.
Not a surprise. I feel like
Sad.
this album, especially, I think out of all of them, this album would be controversial to give a nomination for an award.
Oh, 100%.
Oh,
Even
yeah.
like, I feel like even back then it would be crazy.
Yeah.
Which is saying a lot because a lot of things slip.
Even though it's actually quite a good record.
That's what surprised me.
Yeah.
Anyways, the singles that came out was Sandwiches featuring Hodgie Beats, Yonkers, which is I think is like the iconic song of, you know what I mean? Like lots of people know that song.
That song is the video, he eats a bug.
I haven't seen it.
He eats a cockroach. How does that make you feel?
Ew.
That was like one of the most iconic things about that. Like that's why he like I feel like had like a huge blow up as well. Like in the mainstream space was people were watching this video of this guy eating a bug to the song and they're like, what the fuck is going on? It's a wild music video.
Okay, I'll have to watch it.
Yeah.
And then also She featuring Frank Ocean, which
Such a good song.
Which I find like amazing but crazy that Frank Ocean and Tyler have been creating since day dot. Don't you find that? I find it gorgeous, like a cute little story, but it is wild, hey.
I mean, they've had many collabs together.
They have. The featured artists, we've got 2 Frank Oceans. We've got 4 Hodgie Beats.
Yeah, he worked a lot with Hodgie.
Yeah. Jasper Dolphin, Taco, Domo, Genesis, and Mike G, which I assume all of these people were in Odd Future, I
Probably
guess.
a lot of them at least.
Track list, honestly.
How many feature artists?
6, but Frank Ocean doubles, and then Hodgie
Hodgie.
quadruples.
It's wild.
It's a pretty long album for a first album. It's 18.
Yeah, there's 15 songs on the standard. There's 3 deluxe tracks.
Yeah, I feel like lots of people wouldn't really know this album too much. Like
I think if you're a true hip hop fan, you know this album.
Yeah. If you're a true Tyler the Creator fan,
I feel like the girlies that are fucking dancing to See You Again on TikTok do not know this album. And would probably be scared of this album.
Yes. Be aware, if you want to listen to this album, you need to have a light heart, I would say.
Yeah.
You can't be offended easily.
It's confrontational.
It's a lot. There's a lot going on. It's a very aggressive album, I would say.
Very aggressive.
Very aggressive.
It's very aggressive. Actually, funny thing is people used to say that he made horror hip hop. In like that's what they were trying to class his genre as.
I like that. I think that suits him.
And then I think in one of his songs, I don't know, I can't remember if it's Wolf or if it's Goblin, he says like, that's not a genre. It was like,
he would put him in the place.
Yeah. But people were trying to put him in this box of like making a new genre called horror hip hop. And I don't think he loved that, to be honest.
Yeah, that's fair. What I will also say is I don't expect this song to have like crazy huge hits. Like Ariana, she started out the gate with like huge hits and popped off.
I mean, 2 of the songs on here I think are pretty big.
Yeah, they're pretty big.
If
but
you're looking at Tyler's discography, I feel like they're 2 songs that like I knew very well.
But for like mainstream, I would say. For people, for our circle of people who would be listening this to start off with, they probably will.
Did none of the songs chart on the Billboard chart, the singles?
Doesn't say, no.
Oh, wow.
Which
interesting. Oh, I think they were. I think from memory, because I made this outline. I think from memory, they were both bubbling under, like meaning like 102. Yeah. They were really close.
Go on. Okay,
let's get into it.
What's
your top 5?
I'm
Throw
starting?
it at me.
Oh my
let's
goodness.
go.
Okay, I just want to say I actually liked this album.
Yeah,
I actually liked this album, and I was shocked because when we said we were going to do Tyler, I didn't think I was going to like his first couple of albums because I knew for a fact. Well. I'll get into it once we get past here. But, like, I knew for a fact that he was very aggressive and I thought that wasn't going to be my vibe. But I think this album is so fucking funny.
You've become a Tyler stan.
I am, because it's hilarious.
I love it.
Some of the lines in here are just so funny. And, like, you wouldn't expect any celebrity to, like, say these things.
Oh, no.
But they're so funny in my opinion.
But that's, I think, what some people love so much about Tyler is like he's so anti-celebrity. And yeah. What's number 5?
Hold on, my cord's getting all jumbled up.
Can't have that.
Oh no.
Oh my god.
Hold on. Technical difficulties. Don't chuck it on the floor. Okay. Anyway, budget. Okay. My number 5 is BSD. Bitch suck dick. My number 4 is Goblin. I think Goblin is a great first song.
It is a very strong song.
Such a good song to start the album off with.
One thing about Tyler, for people that don't know too much about Tyler is someone who I believe, well, from what I interpret from each album, he creates a character that follows a storyline the whole way through.
Yes.
And yes, they all sort of pertain to him, but I think each album is very clearly a different character. And I think Goblin is a very dark character who's got a lot of issues.
It definitely does. And I love how throughout a lot of the albums, this alter ego will keep popping up.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it's not like a one-time thing where you get like an interlude from or just the start with. It's
no.
like a constant thing.
I feel like him and Nicki Minaj did it very well in the beginning of the 2010s.
Yeah, definitely.
I think.
My number 3 is Her.
Yes.
Sorry, Her. My number 2 is She. That's such a nice song. I was so surprised that there was going to be like a softerish song on Goblin, but it's such a nice song.
Yeah, I think Frank is Frank.
Frank is Frank.
I mean, you can't deny that. Mm-hmm. What's your favorite?
Fish. I love Fish.
That's so wild.
But I don't like the actual Fish song. I love that end bit where he's just jokingly like laying down a verse. Because Connor and I were sitting and we were listening to it and we were just pissing ourselves laughing because he's like, we went to the room to smell that perfume because
So
we were
good.
gonna eat.
Yeah.
Bop and bitch. Boom. And I just love it.
So unserious.
It's
so
it's so
wild.
unserious, and I just love that.
I'm just going to grab mine actually.
Oh my
'cause I have
gosh.
mine on here because we're using my phone now to record.
Yes.
So
I can't
One-
stare at myself now.
you can't stare at yourself. It's probably a good thing. My top 5.
Yeah.
Number 5 is Burger.
Okay, I did like Burger.
Burger's really good.
Burger is really good. One thing I will say is I did like Yonkers and Radicals. I did like those songs, but I just couldn't get my head around putting it above
Radicals
some of
is
these
a
other
fucking
songs.
wild
It's
song.
a wild song. I did like them, but
Radicals was a song I was listening to and I was like, whoa.
what is going on?
What is going on?
Yeah, but there was like the other songs I just could not put a
Yeah.
below.
Number 4 for me is Goblin.
Yeah, I love that.
I love Goblin.
Love it.
Very good song. Mm-hmm. Number 3 is Golden. I really liked Golden. I thought Golden was a really fantastic song.
Yeah.
Number 2,
Yes.
She featuring Frank Ocean.
So
of course.
good. Love.
Love that song so much.
Yeah.
And my favorite, I know this is so generic, but Yonkers is my favorite song.
Yonkers is good.
That song, there is something about the production behind that song that is so fucking wild to me, and it just every time I hear the beginning of that song, I'm immediately like, oh my god, this is fucking brilliant.
I think that just what gets me is when I hear Yonkers, I think that Bonkers is going to start playing. Bonkers. So when
Oh
I
my
don't hear
God.
that's like starting come up, I'm
I think
like,
there are
oh.
some lines in Yonkers that I love so much, like stab Bruno Mars in his goddamn esophagus and won't stop until the cops come in.
Yes.
That's unreal.
also has
Also
a
went
line-
home for some fucking goddamn Adventure Time.
Yes.
So good.
There's a line about something about a pregnant woman.
It's just
You know the
wild.
line?
Yeah.
And I think it's so funny. Okay.
Okay.
Anyways,
What's your bottom
What are my
3?
bottoms? Okay, I think this is inevitable. The 2 instrumental songs are the
course.
very bottoms for me.
Which one did you like better?
I put AU79 before Ultimate 6-3.
Yeah. So your least favorite is Unlimited 63.
That was my
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
And then my second, which is my skip it, is AU 79.
And
what's your not a fan award?
I actually put Golden.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I think just because, like, I don't know, when I listened to, by the way, I listened to like the 5 Tyler Creator albums in like 4 days.
Same.
Like I had to like crunch them out.
We did too.
So when it got to the end of this album, I was like, my ears are bleeding.
I know, because it was so much.
There was a lot.
There's a lot.
I'm sure if I went back, I would like it, but
I think because
yeah.
you're like doing it back to back.
Yeah.
My
give me
my
your
not a fan
deets.
is Sandwiches.
Oh,
Wasn't a huge fan of that one.
okay.
Just like wasn't for me.
Yeah, that's
I mean,
fair.
like, no shade about it. It was just the one on the album that I listened to, and I was like, I just do not find my brain wants to like even take this song in.
Yeah, that's
It
fair.
was very much like I was like
going
spacing out
on?
like constantly through the song. So that's mine.
Personally, I was really surprised I didn't like Window as much.
Yeah.
Because I was like, I usually love it when so many people collab on a song, but they all just sounded the same.
I also didn't mind Transylvania. That
Oh,
was
yeah, I
another
like
song
Transylvania.
that was another one that I really liked, but
Yeah.
it missed out.
It did miss out.
Let's move on to Wolf.
Wolfie.
So Wolf, this is an interesting record because
Mm-hmm.
when this album came out, I didn't really think much of it, to be honest. There was songs on it that I liked, but
Mm-hmm.
and like to be honest, this is how much I knew about this album, Wolf. My favorite song was Tamale.
Tamale.
And that's so wild. But
So funny.
after properly like actually sitting down and listening to this record to actually dissect it and work out what the best songs is, this is a great album.
I love this album.
Wolf was really, really impressive.
I did the dumb thing of accident. Well, I I don't know why, but I actually listened to it from newest to
Backwards.
old. Yeah.
I started from the start.
I know. I did that. I've been doing that for the rest of my people.
I think that's interesting though, that you listened to it backwards and I listened to it forwards, because it was a very different experience. Like I felt like I was getting away from the aggression, whereas you're heading towards the
Exactly.
aggression.
But coming from Cherry Bomb, and because I didn't know anything about these two albums, I was just like, oh my gosh, it's just going to be so much screaming. I'm going to like hate this.
Yeah, Cherry Bomb was wild.
Cherry Bomb was wild. But when Wolf started, I was literally like holding on for like the most aggressive stuff. But it starts off so soft and so sweet and like lovely. And I'm like, what's going on? Like it stresses me out.
I have a feeling Wolf was like to me, Wolf felt like he was experimenting with the idea of what would come. And then he made Cherry Bomb because it was an aggression. Like it was, I know that, like, I feel like I remember at some point Tyler was talking about how the Cherry Bomb era he was going through a lot. And that was basically,
you can tell.
That was basically like just a vocal escape.
Yeah.
And I think Wolf was where he was heading towards this. So when he went from this to Cherry Bomb and to this, people went like, what is going on?
Yeah.
But I think honestly, if he didn't make this record would never have happened.
Probably, yeah.
So I think like this was definitely like him fine tuning everything, but it's a really fantastic record.
Yeah. Something that
There's a lot of stuff still that are also connected to Goblin, I'd say as well.
Yeah. Something that I love that Tyler Creator does in this album is because he is, I would say, quite put it back over there. I want to look at myself.
Yeah, I know.
because he has got such a prominent and I don't want to say scary. It's not scary, but such a prominent voice. When he does his singing or his rapping or anything above really soft music, I love the sound of that personally. So, and I feel like he did that a lot in this album. But anyway, I will talk about this album, what's going on.
Yeah.
So it was released on April 2nd, 2013. Number 3 on Billboard. Certified platinum. No awards or nominations. And only one single. Oh!
Yeah, I know. I forgot about these.
Tell me. Show me that. That's a different cover.
Yeah, so this is the original album cover.
For anyone just listening, Ben has a vinyl collection.
We actually had vinyls out for Ariana as well last week, but they didn't work out.
They did not work out, but they were
from
gorgeous.
Description, you can search it up on Google and find out what they look like, to be honest.
Go on jbhifi.com.
But this is my Goblin vinyl. She is actually plastic wrapped.
Oh.
This is to protect it.
Do you want me to?
Yeah, let's do it. Actually, it's just a black vinyl. It's not that.
Oh, but is there an inside?
Yeah. There's a gatefold. But basically...
Oh, little Tyler on the back.
So there's
Wow.
these pictures here. And then this is just a black vinyl. But this was like the original album cover.
Was that the original album cover? Oh.
And then I think that's the deluxe or what molded into the official album cover. But
yeah.
And then this is... Yeah, Tyler on the back as a little child.
Little baby boy.
But super cool.
Super cool.
We'll have to do this.
Yeah. It's a lot. Only one single for this album.
Really?
Yeah.
Slay.
Domo 23. Is this the...
This is
the
actually,
Wolf?
This is Wolf.
Yes.
This is such a cool album cover.
I like it.
So
for people listening, it's kind of like a Charlie and Lola animation.
This is a drawn image.
Yes.
Of Wolf.
Yeah.
So instead of it being like the blue album cover with the hat, it's a sort of really pretty one. You've got Wolf just there, him on the back. This one actually has a really fun disc.
Oh.
So I think this one's worth showing.
Oh, and there's that normal photo. Oh my gosh, it's pink.
Yeah. It is
that is so cute.
Neon pink.
It is so cute. It is very
cool.
Barbie pink. Let me see if I can get it closer.
Fucking wild.
Barbie pink. Love that.
So yeah, it's a pretty fun vinyl, that one.
Such a fun album.
Yeah, this was a really cool one.
Yeah. But there is 17 featured artists on this one, Ben.
Yeah, wild.
This is where we start to see more of more people. We still got Hodgie Beats. We still have Frank Ocean.
Yeah.
We still have Mike G,
Yeah.
but we have
There's
Pharrell.
some fun people on this.
Yeah, we have Pharrell Williams,
Yep.
which I think is very like experimental of
This
him.
is the start of a friendship, though, because, I mean, Tyler and Pharrell have worked together a lot.
I love that.
Which I think is a great pairing, to be honest.
Yeah. Letita Sandler, is that how you say it? Sandia?
Sure.
Yeah. Casey Veggies. Again, Domo Genesis, Earl Sweatshirt.
Yep.
Left Brian, Naki, Jasper, Taco, L Boy, just Lee. Oh, wait, or is it Lee Spielman? Is it Lee and Lee Spielman?
Yeah, there's two of them.
Oh, there's two.
Yeah.
Two Lees.
There's someone called Lee and someone called Lee Spielman.
And then Erica
Badu, the incredible Erica Badu.
Oh, well,
legend
obviously
in
I
the
don't
music
know.
industry. She is the queen of the bag lady.
Oh, okay. And then Coco Owino. Yeah. I mean, this album, I feel like if people were like just like going across it, they'd probably. I mean, I knew if
Yeah, I
IF
fucking hate
hates
you.
Yeah, I fucking hate you. I knew that song before listening
Obviously,
to
Tamale.
it. And Tamale.
Tamale is a very iconic
But
song.
it's so funny.
I also
You
think.
start. Oh, no, you go.
Oh, yeah, I'll go. My top 5.
No, what were you going to say?
Oh, what was I going to say? I was going to say, I think the other one would probably be. I'm pretty sure some people would be pretty aware of Slater.
Really? Oh, yeah.
And obviously, is it Domo like 31?
Yeah, Domo 23.
Domo 23.
Yeah, because that was the
Yeah.
single.
But Slater would probably be another one I think people would know if especially if you're a Frank fan.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So with my top 5,
Yes, tell me.
number 5 for me was Jamba featuring Hodgie. I thought the song was really sick.
Yeah.
Really cool vibes.
Yeah.
And I was just vibing the whole time.
Go
Just so good.
Yeah.
Number 4 was Rusty. I really liked Rusty.
I
thought
really
that
liked
song was
Rusty
really
too.
fucking good.
Yeah.
Really fantastic vibes all around.
100% I agree.
Number 3 was 48.
Okay.
I really liked that song.
Yeah.
And is Frank on that one?
No,
see how many songs were on this record.
Oh, 18 songs. Frank wasn't on that. Frank was on Sister and Party Isn't Over / Campfire /
That's right.
Bimmer.
Number 2 was Domo 23. I really like that song. I think it's a great single. And then my favorite song is Slater featuring Frank Ocean. That's my favorite for sure. I love that song.
Wait. Slater isn't on this one.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not.
You're reading it as Sister.
I am reading it as Sister.
Hi, sister.
Hey, sister.
Oh, triggered.
Yeah, no, I actually really liked this album. This isn't in my top 5. Oh no, it is in my top 5. Never mind. My number 5
Love it.
was A Party Isn't Over / Campfire / Bimmer, purely because I love the vibes in each bit of
Very
that.
different.
Very different, but I love them all.
Yeah,
I
really
was
good.
doing gyms. I was at the gym and I was doing squats
Oh,
with this song,
slay.
and it was so good. Like I was like, yes. My number 4 is also Rusty.
Yeah, I love Rusty. So good.
My number 3 is I Fucking Hate You.
That song was so close to being in my top 5.
I think because personally for me, Pharrell Williams is I just know him as Happy and Daft Funk, you know.
Yeah, and it's different for you.
So this is so
It's very
different, but I actually really liked it.
I just need to know this now. This is going to be an interesting moment. You know that Pharrell is the lead singer of Nerd.
Really?
Yes.
Lemon.
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
What can't Pharrell do?
I know.
That's crazy.
And that's why, songs like all of the songs Nerd made back in the 2000s, which was very hip hop driven, was Pharrell.
Wow.
So it's not that surprising.
How old is Pharrell?
Pharrell's almost 50.
He looks frozen.
He looks amazing.
What skincare he using?
He has his own skincare
Premier
line.
Crew?
He has his own skincare line.
Oh, fuck. Maybe we need to get into that.
I know, maybe we do. I think it's called Human Race. Good name for a skincare line.
My number 2 is Jamba.
Love Jamba.
My number 1 is Trash Wang.
I love that.
I love Trash Wang. Because
Iconic.
It gives it gives like, this is gonna sound bad, but it gives the draft of Sicko Mode.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like if
Like
Sicko,
how it switches up so much?
yeah, if Sicko Mode had a draft, it would be Trash Wang.
Yeah, that's fair.
I love that song, and I forced Connor to listen to it the moment I finished it. I think immediately I was like, damn, this is a fun song.
Yeah, it was pretty good. I remember listening to that and being like,
I feel like it would be one of those songs you'd get old with, but when our first time listen song, you're like, oh my gosh, this is cool.
For sure.
I liked that one.
well, should we get on to the bad?
Yeah.
From Wolf?
The good, bad, and ugly.
The Big Bad Wolf? What was your third place? What was the not a fan?
Tree Home 95. Not a fan.
Sad that that's in there because Erykah Badu is such a legend. But
Sad.
I mean, I understand.
I think I just remember it being a boring song.
Yeah.
Parking lot.
Skipping
Parking
it
lot
is
was
parking lot.
skipping it. And then Cowboy was
was the Erase It.
Erase It
So
for me.
real.
I think it was just because I actually found this such a strong album, and those were just the letdowns. It was so hard to pick those three, though, in my opinion.
Oh yeah, no.
Just because, like, I did.
Mine were hard as well.
Yeah.
I think
What were
so.
yours?
Well, mine. So my not a fan.
Yeah.
So third is Wolf. Even though I think it's a beautiful intro, obviously it's an intro.
Yeah.
But it's actually above some other songs on the album.
Well, yeah,
because
that's what, because
it's so beautiful. It's such a beautiful intro.
That's my thing. I was like, oh, I'm not going to like the intro, but it's actually great.
It's great.
Yeah.
It's really good. The Skip It Award.
Yes.
So second.
What are you giving?
Awkward.
Yeah.
I gave it to Awkward. I think that song is.
Yeah. Well,
it's just there,
isn't that
you know?
like another, like is it more of his yelly ones?
No, it's like, it's a lot of, he uses that like deep voice.
Oh yeah, it's like
module all over it, which is fine.
Yes,
and I don't have a
I do
problem with it.
remember
I think
that.
it was just more like, I was like, okay, sure. And then my Erase It Award, we actually are matching. Cowboy.
Yay!
Yeah, Cowboy's mine as well.
So good. I'm glad we
Like,
actually agree on something.
Don't hate the song. I think the whole album as a whole was great.
Yeah.
But Cowboy to me was the one that I listened to and was just sort of like, okay,
Yeah.
this is fine.
You know, I agree. Okay.
Let's move on.
Moving on. We're actually smashing through this.
Yeah, we are. We are smashing
There
through
isn't as
this.
much to talk about as with Ari.
Yeah, Ari is like an
was a lot.
absolute breakdown.
Yeah.
Let's move on to
Cherry Bomb.
This is one of the wildest fucking albums I've ever listened to in my life.
I agree. If you want to get into Tyler, don't listen to this to start off with.
It's not the first album.
It's not palatable.
This is literally an album for people who are fans of Tyler the Creator.
I thought someone was about to run me over when I was listening to this album because there's a part where he puts on a really realistic horn sound instead of swearing, and I was doing a 3-point turn and I thought a car was coming up.
I think this is also the album that has a song on it that's just constantly police sirens.
Yes, in the background.
And I was driving and was like, where is that coming from?
Yes, yeah. Okay.
And then like was wigging out the whole time.
Yeah, no, same. Because I listen to a lot of these when I'm driving.
But Cherry Bomb was, this is definitely the wildest record I've ever had to listen to.
If you do want to listen to Tyler, don't start with that. I would say maybe leave that as your end one.
That's your last one.
Yeah.
I think if you're a hip hop fan, start with either Call Me If You Get Lost or Wolf.
Yeah,
and if
same.
you're more of an R&B or other type music fan that's trying to get into something like Tyler's hip hop stuff, start with Flower Boy or Igor.
I would say Flower Boy is kind of like,
or Igor, because Igor is very musical.
Okay, so this released in April 13, 2015. Jeez, April was the month for Tyler. Apparently, he just releases in April.
Yeah, for sure.
The number 4 on Billboard and certified gold.
Go on.
No platinums for him yet.
That's going to change.
Yeah. No awards and nominations. That does not surprise me.
This was the last album of his also that he used the F slur.
Okay. Nice. Thank goodness.
I know.
Singles, we have Death Camp and Fucking Perfect / Perfect.
I think that song, I typed
Fucking
that.
Young / Perfect,
Yeah,
isn't
Fucking
it?
Young / Perfect.
This also had a Kanye
and Lil Wayne on one song.
Crazy, amazing. Anyway, so we have We have 22 featuring artists. This is the
So wild.
biggest artist list. When I went into this Google Docs when we were talking about Tyler, I was scrolling down like, oh yeah. I got to this featured artist and I was like, what is going on?
Do you want to hear the wildest thing though? So both these albums, 18 songs long with like 17 features.
Yeah.
This album's 22 features with 13 songs.
He only has one song that doesn't have a feature, and that is Cherry Bomb.
Yeah.
Every other song has a feature. There is Cole Alexander, Shane Powers, 3 with Sid Bennett, 2 with Chaz Bundick, 2 with Schoolboy
you got
Q.
that Bundick.
Yeah, you got that Bundick. 1 with Roy Ayers, 1 with Jameel Kirkburner, 2 with Samantha Nelson, 1 with Tiffany Palmer, 1 with Anita Shaw, 2 with Carly Uchis.
I love Carly Uchis.
Tyler and is that his Carly? Carly? Is that the name?
Carly or Callie?
Callie. One of the two.
I love
them
her.
together.
Oh my God.
Are my favorite pair.
So good.
Love them together.
I think Callie, we'll get to Callie eventually, like down the track, but her song with Tyler, After the Storm, holy fuck.
Is it good?
It's so good.
They sound
Do you not
beautiful
know that song,
together.
After the Storm?
Can you sing it for me?
The sun will come out. Nothing good ever was.
No.
Oh my God, it's such a good fucking song.
They're like
You need to
perfect
listen to
pairing.
that song. It's amazing. It's a very good song. But so is like the songs that they've done on his stuff as well.
Wanya Morris.
Yep.
Wanya. Damn Funk. Aaron Shaw, Charlie Wilson, Kanye West.
Charlie Wilson. Love Charlie Wilson.
Kanye West, Lil Wayne, Pharrell Williams, Coco O, Alice Smith, Leon War, and Clem Crevy.
Amazing.
Yeah.
That's a wild list of people.
And like
Kanye,
I said, only 13
Lil Wayne,
songs.
Charlie Wilson is
Yeah,
amazing.
Kanye West and Lil Wayne, they're in one song together.
Yes.
And there's like the longest feature list is for Find Your Wings, and it has Roy Ayers, Sid Bennett, Jameel Kirkburner, Samantha Nelson, Tiffany Palmer, Anita Shaw,
wild.
and Carly Uchis. It's like bloody All of the Lights by Kanye West up in here with
It
that
is.
line.
It's crazy. But I mean, it's still, I mean, it's a, you know, I think there's one thing that Tyler does really well, I think, is collaborations. He's really good at pairing the right
that
people
sound
together.
together. Yeah.
And I think that's like one really big strength of his.
Wasn't ASAP Rocky on this album too?
No.
Really?
He was on the next one.
Oh, okay. Okay.
But-
You start.
Okay. Number 5, my bronze song is Two Seater.
Can I be honest? I'm gonna really struggle remembering these songs because they
They are
somewhat
very
sound
wild.
sound
Yeah.
the same to me. But
Two Seater was
Yeah.
number 5 for me.
Uh-huh.
Number 4 was Buffalo, which I thought was quite a vibe. Number 3 has the wildest fucking title of a song I've ever heard in my fucking life.
Yeah.
The Brown Stains of Ducky's Latifah, which features Schoolboy Q.
not Latifah, not the
Amazing.
queen.
A gorgeous queen. Number 2, Fucking Young / Perfect.
Yeah, I love
And
that
my
song.
favorite by a long, like, landslide was Smuckers.
Yeah, good.
Featuring Kanye West and Lil Wayne.
You can tell it's like got Kanye West on that song, even
Fucking
like
oath.
before it gets to Kanye.
Literally the first piano riff. You're
Yeah.
like, oh, it's very Kanye.
Yes, 100%.
Yeah, you can tell he's had something to do with it.
100%.
What's yours?
My number 5 is it Okaga? CA?
Okaga, California.
One thing I will mention is what I like that he's done with these ones is he started to pair more with softer people. So he started to pair more with like Carly Uchis, and he's also not on this album, but in future he does like Rex and stuff like that, and I like that as well.
Yeah. By the way, I don't have this album on vinyl.
That's all good.
So sorry.
But I did find this album really hard to get through, if I'm being honest. Number 4, Keep the O's with Pharrell. Keep the O's. I just really I love Pharrell and Tyler together.
As well.
Yeah, I love Pharrell and Tyler together. I think they make great music. My number 3 was Fucking Young / Perfect. Great song.
Really good.
Great song.
Stand out.
I really liked that. My number 2 is Find Your Wings.
Yeah.
I love Sid Bennett's part.
Yeah.
She sounds gorgeous.
Yeah,
It's a
so
girl,
gorge.
right? I would assume so.
Possibly. Could not.
If it's if they are a she, they love that
Iconic.
part. Iconic. And then my number 1 is also Smuckers.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Such a good song.
Smuckers is great.
It's probably like if you ever...
If Smuckers was on Wolf, it would still be one of the top songs.
Yeah, 100%.
So it's not us just saying it's the best of a bad album.
It's just because
It's
of
a really good
Kanye's
song.
production, I think.
Yeah, it's great.
It's really leveled him up.
Well, what's your bottom?
My bottoms. So my my not a fan award, Cherry Bomb.
Mm-hmm.
It's just not a fan.
It's wild.
It's just...
It is straight aggression.
It is. That's it. It's literally him just shouting into the mic
like,
the whole
this
time.
is someone who is extremely upset.
Exactly.
Extremely mad. And they're going to let you know about it.
Yeah. And when you're going from stuff that has changed to it to like just ongoing, it's just a lot. Then I have Run, which has Chaz Bundick and Schoolboy Q in it.
Mm-hmm.
And then Pilot with Sid Bennett.
Yeah.
I think just Pilot was a boring song for me. And I think they were shorter songs from memory.
Sure.
I can't remember. I don't know.
Can't remember at the top of my head.
Well.
Honestly, I think you
They
can
just
probably
blur into
tell
one.
that. I mean, I think we can both probably confidently say I think you can tell this album's probably the one that goes in the bin for us.
What? No.
I mean, like the thing is I know there's going to be Tyler fans out there that are going to be like, this is a genius album. And I totally respect that. And I'm not saying it's a bad album.
No.
It's just not for us.
I agree.
It's not for us. We're not the people this album is aimed at.
Yeah.
Absolutely
I mean,
not.
if you look at me, you would not think I'm a Tyler fan, I don't think. I don't think lots of people would be like, oh, this little girly pup over here is a Tyler fan.
I don't think either of us.
I don't know. I feel like people would think because you just got such a diverse range.
Yeah, I guess so.
You're just
So
not like other
verse.
girls.
I'm so verse.
Okay, what's your bottoms?
My bottoms, third place.
Yes.
So not a fan. Okanagan, California.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I liked it.
I just listened to it. I think, do you know what I will say?
What?
It was the last song on the album. I think by
You were
the time I
fucking
got there,
done.
I was like, sure. I was like, let's just put it there. I was like, I just need to move on. And like, listen
me
to
a
Flower
break.
Boy, to be honest.
You live in my dream.
So thank God. Number 2, funny enough, Keep the O's.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
This is wild
My
for
Skip
us.
It award. I don't know. It felt really repetitive.
Yeah, that's
for me.
fair. I think that's why I liked it.
I think if this didn't exist on this album, to be honest, I probably would have liked it more. I think if I was listening to it singularly, I could have liked it. I think because the album was
It's
so
also
much.
at the end too. It's the second
Yeah,
last song.
and I think because the album is so much, and then there's this really repetitive song right at the end, you're just like, oh my God.
I liked it.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
My least favorite's Blow My Load.
I don't know how that one went.
That one was really wild. It was right around the Cherry Bomb section of the album.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't have liked that.
But yeah, Blow My Load would be my erase song for sure.
I mean, love. We'll have to love and leave you, Cherry Bomb.
I actually will say I fucking love this album cover though.
Yeah, I
It
think
is
it's so
really
funny.
fucking cool.
So cute.
Such a
I want to
cool-
know, like, what made him piss? Is he drunk? Is he on drugs?
Maybe he got scared by the song Cherry Bomb.
Yeah, I would.
Yeah.
Made me piss.
I know, I can see it.
Okay, we are moving on to. I want to say this album put Tyler on
I think it's
more
the mainstream, for
vibes.
Sure.
Flower Boy.
Flower Boy.
This baddie here. I mean, I remember him like there's a really famous like TikTok clip of him going around being like, they didn't like me and I wasn't on the mainstream stuff, so I put out Flower Boy, and then they thought I was going to mainstream, so I put out Igor, because they didn't think I could rap. Do you know that clip?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I feel like definitely put him on the scene. This is when like musically and like this was when TikTok might have just started, or at the end of Musically, because I remember.
No, TikTok was way after this.
Yeah,
This was,
Musically
like,
must have been.
2017.
Because I remember See You Again was like all
Well, See You
over.
Again had a absolutely giant moment last year on TikTok.
Oh yeah, it did as
It was a
well.
resurgence. The song is Tyler's most streamed song ever.
Yeah.
It has over 1 billion streams.
For good reason. Okay, so it came out July 21st. We got out of April. April was his cursed month, but July 21st, 2017. We have reached platinum, certified
Yes.
2 times platinum, and number 2 on Billboard charts. It also, it received a Grammy. Rap album. Oh no, a nominee. Sorry,
It was a nominee.
It was a nominee for
His
rap
first
album.
one is the next album.
Okay, and fairly deserved. I think such a good album.
I think this is Tyler like moving into an. You know, I think, yes, he has that aggression and that's something that is always going to be very Tyler. But I think there is also such a soft side to Tyler and he finally got to show that on Flower Boy.
And I'm glad.
But also I have Flower Boy.
On the vinyls.
On this vinyl.
Same album cover. I'm not the hugest fan of this album cover.
Really? I like this album cover. No. Album photos go here. So iconic. An amazing photographer and I took some sick photos for this album that were supposed to go here, but her agents or what the fuck ever said that it couldn't happen. So I relied on cell phone pics. Love you next time.
Love him. Is it just black?
Yeah, just a black vinyl.
Cute.
But it's a very, very good listen on the vinyl.
Yes. The singles we got Who Dat Boy?
Yes.
With ASAP.
With Rihanna's Man.
That's it. We've got, I don't know what you've done here.
What have I done?
9/11/Mr. Lonely.
Yeah.
Is that also Who Dat Boy?
No, sorry.
It's on the same line.
That's my fault.
Oh, so that's another single.
That's the second single.
Okay. 9/11/Mr. Lonely. With
no, I know I've done that. Sorry. Yeah. Who Dat Boy and 9/11/Mr. Lonely came out on the same day as the first single.
Oh.
So they were 2 songs as the first.
Okay, cool.
Sorry, that's why.
No, you're fine. That has Frank Ocean, Steve Lacy, and Anna of the North.
Yep.
Boredom with Rex Orange County. This is the start of Rex Orange County and Tyler. And Anna of the North. I Ain't Got Time. And I think one of his most popular, or like you said, his most popular song. If you don't know Tyler the Creator, you'd probably still know See You Again.
Featuring Kali Uchis. And this song was the first song of his to go on Billboard?
Okay. Yes, 44 on Billboard.
44.
9.
But I think that only went onto the Billboard chart last year when TikTok picked it up. So that's why it didn't go as high. Because I feel like if this song came out now, it would be a way higher chart.
Okay. Featured artist 9. 2 Rex Orange County. 2 Frank Ocean. I love their relationship. They're just they're going through life together. 1 Kali Uchis, 1 ASAP Rocky, 1 Jaden Smith, 1 Estelle, 2 Anna of the North, 1 Steve Lacy, and 1 Lil Wayne.
What a stacked featured artist
We
list.
got big names on this one too.
This is a big record. I think this was like, Tyler was like, I'm going to make my mainstream debut.
Yeah.
It's like, I need to enlist all of the
more
big
people.
names.
Yeah. This has 14 songs on it. So kind of that in the middle.
Yeah, I think this is a more
area.
tame record for him.
You go first.
Okay. Sure.
Oh, can I just say, this album starts off so soft and beautiful.
It's beautiful.
So
number 5. 911/Mr. Lonely.
Yes.
I love this song.
Do like it.
Love Frank Ocean and Steve Lacy both being a part of this song. I think they're both great artists and obviously helping with a bit of help from Anna of the North. Who I don't know too much about.
Where's Anna from of the South?
I hope I don't know.
You reckon they're
Dead in the
rivals?
Ditch, I reckon. But her
Anna
name
of the South, if you are listening or watching, we want you on this podcast to rehash.
Anna of the North's name is spelt backwards.
What?
Anna spelt backwards is Anna. Oh. Dickhead.
Continue.
I'm so funny. Number 4, See You Again, featuring Kali Uchis.
Yeah, it couldn't not be in your 5.
It can't be in the top it can't not be in my 5, but it's not my favorite song.
Okay.
To be honest. I think it's a beautiful song though.
Yeah.
Number 3, Where This Flower Blooms, featuring Frank Ocean. I love this song.
I love that song too.
I think this is a very underrated song.
I agree.
As well on Flower Boy. I think it's a very strong piece.
I feel like if I feel like Frank Ocean, for some reason, is like way more popular now, even though he's not making music. You know what I mean? I feel like if this were to come out
The world's
now,
going to stop when he puts out his next album,
I know.
to be honest.
But I feel
Even
like,
after the Coachella performance.
yes, I feel like if this song came out now, people would be way more excited
One
about
thing
it.
that's just one thing I just realized.
What?
So Frank Ocean did his wild Coachella set last year, and then they enlist the next year his best friend.
Oh, they must have had cahoots.
Tyler the Creator.
It was about time though.
But I think we're in for an absolute treat with Tyler.
I think he's going to put on
it's gonna be
a
amazing.
great show. I think it's going to visually look amazing.
I'm going to be watching the live stream for sure. Number 2, Boredom, featuring Rex Orange County and Anna of the North.
Love.
Great song.
Yeah.
Beautiful sounds. Love it.
Yes, I agree.
But my favorite, it's such a fucking bop. Who Dat Boy?
Who Dat Boy?
Featuring ASAP Rocky.
Yes.
This song fucking bangs. This song is so good.
Our tops are kind of the same for once.
Oh my God, this is crazy.
Kinda.
Oh my God.
My number 5.
Yeah.
Okay, so one thing, my listening ears will always top when it's like 2 variants together. My ears love the sound of that. So Where This Flower Blooms is my number 5.
Yeah.
Just a beautiful song. Number 4 is actually Forward.
Oh yeah.
Forward featuring Rex Orange County.
Yeah.
I just love this song. I think it's amazing starter with the album as well.
It is a really interesting start to the record. There's so many songs that I actually thought could have been a better opening song. Like obviously See You Again would be great. I think he could have also opened it with Boredom.
Yeah, too.
You know, there's so many songs. Even Who Dat Boy could have been a great opener, but Forward's a very intriguing open.
And I love Rex Orange County and his voice. So I was so excited to see him on this album.
Absolutely.
Number 3 is Who Dat Boy.
For sure.
I
it's
love
such a banger.
that song.
That song fucking bangs.
Number 2 is Boredom.
Oh my God, is your favorite See You Again?
My favorite is See You Again. I love that song.
Yeah, it's good.
Just because I just love the live in my dream, and then it's like and it's like okay. I love that. I think
it's good.
it will be my. This is very basic and mainstream of me to say, but it's probably my favorite Tyler the Creator song.
Really?
Interesting. Anyway.
I think See You Again is a great song.
I love it.
It really is. It's not I'm not gonna sit here and trying to be that person who's not mainstream. But I mean,
at the end of the day, I'm gonna be a white bitch. And I'm gonna own it.
But it's a great song. You can't deny it. Yeah. It's a hit.
It is.
What's your bottom 3?
My bottoms. Okay. I'm trying to my very, very bottom. I mean, not my very bottom.
Third place.
I always get these mixed up. Not a fan award was Sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
I just think because you start off with 2 amazing songs, it just was a bit of a letdown.
Well, it's just an interlude, pretty much.
Yeah. It was a nothing song. Hey, yeah.
Skip it.
Dropping Seeds.
Oh yeah, with Lil Wayne.
With Lil Wayne. I just think Lil Wayne's verse was boring.
Fair.
And Lil Wayne's not boring. So what happened?
He was giving Flower Boy energy.
He was giving Flower Boy energy.
What's the Erase song? What song are you kicking off?
Enjoy Right Now Today. It's just the end song. From memory.
The album could have honestly finished with Glitter.
I think so too.
I didn't think that it needed
I
extra
agree.
song. But of course.
Is it just a little la la la? Or
it's just music.
Yeah, that's why it's at my bottom.
There's no vocals.
That's why it's at my bottom.
Well, mine, third place for me was Garden Shed.
I remember that was almost going to be in my bottom.
With Estelle, even though I love Estelle, and that's probably why it's not lower. But yeah, no, that's my not a fan.
Yeah.
My Skip It award is Enjoy Right Now Today. And my least favorite is Sometimes.
Yeah. Very understanding.
Sometimes is when a song, I know it's sort of unfair, and actually I want to put this out to everyone if you're tuning in, if you feel like we shouldn't include little interludes in our thing, let us know.
But sometimes I like it because then we have an excuse to not put other songs on the bottom.
I know, but if you feel like we shouldn't be doing that, that's totally fair, and we won't. But
that's the album. at the end of the day, like no one's putting those songs in their playlists.
And I know that they're there for a reason. It's just
Yes.
like, obviously, it's not something I'm ever going to like, oh, I just want to listen to this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Connor would.
Slay.
He would.
Just like specifically like select that song.
Like he just loves it, like little, I call them airy fairy songs,
Love
but he loves them. Go on. I think
how are we tracking it
for time? We're doing pretty well.
Oh my god, we're only on an hour.
We could probably fit this into one episode, guys.
Oh my god.
For me
Let's do
personally, this was the easiest listen.
Igor.
This album. No, the Flower Boy. Oh. Easiest listen.
This record, Igor, is the next one we're going to talk about.
Yes.
This fucking record, oh my fucking god.
I know.
It's so good.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
I also...
Here we go.
We have her right here, Miss Igor.
It's just the album cover for people that are listening.
We should be putting them up here.
Oh, yeah. Oh, the inside photo is cute.
So
this is
good.
his ultimate alter ego.
When I saw Tyler live, this is how he looked. I saw him
with the
during the
blue
Igor
suit
era.
on and the white wig. Mm-hmm. I think that's the most iconic sort of look of Tyler. That like white wig is the
one of them for sure.
Is a white vine. Is it black vinyl?
It's black vinyl.
Okay, nothing special. And then the back it just says Igor in black with the pink.
But it's an iconic, like it's a record that like I can't not own. Let's put it back here.
Okay.
It's just such a. It's definitely. Do you know what's funny? This is gonna sound crazy.
Yeah.
Because Cherry Bomb exists, but to me, Igor is the most out of his comfort zone and wildest record he's ever made.
I think so. I think it's just because of the change. Like you go from.
It's so different.
Different. So
amazing. There is not a single song like this was the record that like when we were doing it I was like I am finding this so hard to choose a bottom 3 because this album is fucking perfect.
That's fair. I did, but I also didn't just because like I don't know. There's
a lot of really good artists on this song on this album as well.
This came out in 2019.
Yep.
It became number 1 on Billboard. Go Tyler!
Tyler got his number 1.
Certified 2 platinum. It was a nominee for Best Hip Hop Awards of Album of the Year, and it won Best Rap Album at the Grammys.
Yes,
this only had one single,
it did.
Earthquake, which
holy fuck!
Wow, I think
song.
This was my. Maybe my second song that like made me find Tyler.
Really? So you found Tyler really late.
I did.
Do you know what's funny for the Australian Tyler the Creator fans? When I was younger, I think I was. Well, when did Wolf come out? When I was like
2013.
I was like 13.
A baby.
I went to Tyler the Creator came to Australia to do some shows.
Yes.
Did
you go?
No.
Oh.
It was 18 and over. But Culture Kings, the clothing store in Australia, were doing a meet and greet with Tyler the Creator.
Yeah.
And me and my friend at 13 years old went to Culture Kings to meet Tyler the Creator.
Oh my gosh.
Which did not happen.
Oh.
It got shut down because people were going so fucking crazy about like him being.
Was it at Pack Fair?
No, it was in the city, Maya Centre.
Rando.
Yeah. And it was crazy. Like people were going crazy. They would not let anyone in. He was there and they were like, nah. And when his car drove away, there was thousands of people running down the streets of Brisbane, people passing out on the roads and everything.
Oh my gosh.
It was crazy.
That is crazy.
But yes, so I've been a fan of Tyler's for quite a while.
You have. You're actually a stan.
Yeah, I love Tyler.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, for sure. But this album, I think, like I've always liked Tyler's music. So that's like my background on him. But I think this was the album that solidified me as a really big fan of his. There was something, I think this album came out at a time where, I was really heavily into hip hop music.
Okay.
And so like, I was like, wow, this is fucking cool.
Yeah.
Like this is the coolest record.
I think this is where like a lot of big names started to really respect Tyler,
Absolutely.
especially as a rapper.
Well,
like big
the
time.
list, the featured artists.
The featured artists. Yes, let's do this. Lil Uzi Vert.
Crazy.
Lil Uzi. Playboy Cardi.
Crazy.
Charlie Wilson.
Yep.
Solange?
Do you not know who Solange is?
No.
Oh my God.
And
Do you know? Wait. No, wait.
okay.
Solange. Her last name is Knowles.
Mum? Sister?
She's Beyonce's sister. She's amazing.
I'm sorry.
No, your homework this week is to go listen to Beyonce's
Knowles.
2 albums, which is When I Get Home and A Seat at the Table. They're amazing.
Okay.
Like some of the best R&B music I've ever listened to ever.
Oh, okay.
She got nominated for, actually, I think she might have even won at the Grammys for Best R&B Album for one of them against Beyonce and Rihanna.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's a really good record.
Go on. And then lastly, Kanye West.
Yes. Let's not forget Kanye.
Let's not forget Kanye. There is 12 songs, which I think is a good number.
Yeah, good.
Anything more? Nah.
I like an album that's about 15.
Really?
Yeah. I feel like 15 is
like
a good
a-
number.
I
It gives
think
you
I
a
like a short
hefty, it
album.
gives you a lot of, like, I like an album that's 12 songs, but if there's an album that's 15, I feel like you know, it's not too long, but it's not too short. It's in the middle. Like, if it goes to, like, 18, you're like, wow, this is a fucking, like, trip.
Yeah.
Whereas if it's 12, sometimes you're left wanting a little bit more. It depends on the album, though.
Yeah.
Like,
I
I don't
feel like
think
it's a good
Igor,
number.
I don't think Igor needed any more. But,
No.
like, there are some albums that are, like, 12 songs, and I go, this is very short.
Yeah. You start with your tops because you are the Igor.
Igor Stan?
You are the Igor, yes.
Number 5 for me was What's Good.
Um,
That song is a fucking bop.
hold on. Oh, yeah. Okay.
What's Good is really good. Very into that.
Can't
I just think it's boppy. It's got such a cool, like, whole instrumental vibe to it. There's, it starts out really hype,
Yes, it does. From
but it
memory.
settles throughout the song, and I think that's something I really love about it. Excuse me. Oh
Ooh,
my god.
burpy little girl.
Burpee. Oh my god. Number 4 is I Think, and this is
I
biased.
Think.
This is
Oh,
biased.
yeah. Oh, I love that song.
This is biased. This song has Solange on it.
It does.
This song is fucking brilliant. Solange's
beautiful.
Solange's vocals on this is brilliant.
Yes, yes.
Like, my god.
yes, I agree.
3 for me, Earthquake. I think Earthquake, I mean, who doesn't love that song? Let's be
Make my
real.
Earthquake.
Don't leave. The video to that song is fucking hilarious.
Is it?
It's so good.
You're such a music video
I love music
girl.
videos. I feel like that's like part of the album.
Okay.
If
Yeah,
you're-
yeah, true.
But like the video for it is so fucking wild.
Mm.
Like he's like in an interview, and I think it's Diana Ross's daughter is like the interviewer.
Really?
Yeah, and she's like asked him questions, and he just is being such a fucking asshole.
Is he in his his blonde wig?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he performs the song and it starts out really normal. And then out of nowhere, like he smokes a cigarette and he drops on the floor and everything lights on fire. and while he's performing, the fire brigade are trying to put everything out.
Why is this? If you were to perform, I feel like this would happen.
Probably.
Yeah.
I am Tyler the Creator. But no, it's amazing. And like there's so many amazing vibes with this song. Number 2 for me though is A Boy Is a Gun. I thought this song was brilliant. It's beautiful.
Okay.
But my favorite, hands down, possibly one of my favorite songs of his career, New Magic Wand. I think the song is fucking brilliant.
Okay.
I watched his performance of this at the Grammys,
Yeah.
and it was mixed with Earthquake.
Yeah.
And holy shit, it was so amazing. And when I saw this song live, that solidified it. It was so good. Like the energy that he brought during this song was so epic.
Yeah.
Like, you know, and like,
I could imagine seeing him live would be crazy.
because like when he came on, he did like a few of the slower songs from Igor, and that was like
Yes.
his beginning.
Yeah.
And then out of nowhere, you hear the sometimes you got to open a door to open
Yeah.
a window.
Yeah.
And the beat dropped in.
Yeah.
And he just went fucking mental.
Yeah.
And it was so good. And then there's this laugh at the start of New Magic Wand, and he did that laugh, and it was insane. Like I was like, what the fuck is going on? But yeah, no, it's a fucking bop. Like the song absolutely just like sends
when
me.
you saw him live, did he just do Igor or did he do other songs?
He did old songs as
Yeah.
well, but he was always the whole time dressed as Igor.
Igor, yeah.
It was his character.
Look at the light coming in.
Oh my god,
Beautiful.
lighting.
Thank God. It's been raining today, guys.
It's been raining.
Been wild.
It's been a great day to record a podcast, to be honest.
My number 5
Yeah.
was Puppet. the Kanye West song.
Yeah.
I'm just okay. Don't hate me, guys. I really like Kanye West music.
Oh, yeah.
So majority of the things he's
The
going
Kanye episode's going to be wild. We're going to have to do that's going to be like a 3 or 4
we just
parter.
need to, the whole month is Kanye.
To be honest, if we record this when Vultures 2 and 3 come out, it's going to have to be a fucking 3 or 4 part.
Anything Kanye creates, I think, has such a special touch to it. So
Oh, yeah.
that's my number 5. My number 4 is Gone, Gone, Thank You.
Good song.
My number 3 is I Think.
Yeah, banger. Such a
Also
fucking banger.
really love that song. My number 2 is Earthquake.
Yep.
And my number 1 is Are We Still Friends?
Interesting.
When I was listening to Tyler, I didn't realize how many Tyler songs I knew until like I was listening to it.
Yeah.
And Are We Still Friends? I love that song. Like
It's a good
love
one.
love it.
It's good.
So good. I've had that on my playlist for years, and I'm like,
Yeah, go off.
it's so good.
All right, what's the bad?
My bottoms, you're not gonna like it.
Is it New Magic Wand?
No.
I was gonna say
I did like that. That was
I was
gonna
gonna say
be,
that's insane.
that was gonna be in my top, but
that's also like I think his like 3rd most streamed song.
really,
Yeah, people love that song.
I know. I that was gonna be where Puppet was, but I just like Puppet more. My not a fan is A Boy Is a Gun.
Wow.
Yeah.
I thought it was beautiful, but go off.
I'm sorry. Number 2 is Igor's Theme.
Okay.
It is a good.
We're talking about an opening for a song. That fucking opening is amazing.
It is amazing.
It almost was in my top 5.
Really?
It's so good.
It's really good, but
Run around town, I'm a fearless.
I couldn't imagine putting it in my playlist. That's the only thing.
Oh, I love it.
Go on. And my
You know that's the song Lil Uzi Vert's on, right?
yes, I do know.
He's the actually one singing that, the Right Around Town.
Really?
Lil Uzi Vert.
My very bottom was Exactly What You Run From
Oh, yeah.
when you end up chasing.
Yeah.
Because that's
It's an interlude.
interlude.
Yeah. So, as I said, let us know. Because Tyler had a lot of interludes. And I think every time we're like,
this.
oh my God, I know. So mine is
Yes.
Not a Fan Award.
Uh-huh.
Funny enough, mine is Puppet. And this is wild because usually anytime Kanye's on something, I immediately like it because I like Kanye's production so much.
Yes.
I think this song, I don't know, I think there's just so much more like on the album that really excited me that this song fell back.
Okay.
Because it's so minimal. And this album to me is so grand.
It is.
And so I think that's something that I felt with it.
Yeah.
My Skip It Award is I Don't Love You Anymore.
How's that one go?
I really could not.
Is it a rap?
It's not a rap. Well, I mean, all of them are raps in a way, but it's the one that's like there's someone in the background going like I don't love you anymore. Like it's like that's the chorus of it.
Oh, okay.
I
don't really remember it.
Awkward, lol.
Maybe that should have been in my bottom.
Maybe that should have been in your bottom. Instead of A Boy Is a Gun.
Jinx, you owe me a soda.
No, but I Don't Love You Anymore was just like, it was sort of like the filler song for me. And then obviously both of us will agree exactly what you run from, you end up chasing is my Erase It. But that's purely because it was like a 14-second interlude. I was like, you could have put that on the start.
I know.
On the start of Running Out of Time, which also love that song. Running Out of Time was really good as well.
That one. Okay.
Oh my God, we're here. We did it.
This album, amazing album.
Very good.
Mate, fucking long album, but amazing album.
Well, the original was 15.
I know.
So we're talking obviously about Call Me If You Get Lost.
Yes.
We are doing the estate sale version,
Yes.
which is obviously the deluxe with 24 songs.
24 songs, wow.
Big record.
This album came out in 2021, June 25th.
Yep.
Number 1 on Billboard and certified platinum.
Yeah.
It won at BET or BET Hip Hop Awards. BET Album of the Year, and was a nominee of Album of the Year at just the normal BET Awards, and it was the winner for rap album at the Grammys.
Yeah,
too.
2 albums in a row.
Good.
So good. Look at Tyler back from Goblin to now. I mean, that's so wild. This album is really good.
Was hard for me to do bottoms. Really hard.
Really?
Really hard.
I think this album was really good. I really enjoyed it. I don't have this album on vinyl at the moment.
This song for me doesn't have many skips personally, like when I was listening to it.
Sorry.
No, you're fine. I also love, if you listen to this album from start to finish with no shuffle, it just sounds like one song. And I find that amazing because you don't get that from like artists.
When songs like effortlessly falling into the next.
Exactly, yeah. Because they're completely different vibes.
I do enjoy when an artist does that.
Yeah.
For sure.
I hate filler and small chit chat songs, which I feel like. Anyway,
what's your top 5?
Hold on, I haven't even done the singles and the featured artists.
So
I've just started gabbing.
Oh my God.
Singles, we had Lumberjack, which was a 45 on Billboard.
Yeah.
Second single we had Was Your Name, featuring Young Boy.
Never Broke Again.
And Ty Dolla $ign. Thank you. Which was 14 on
I only know
Billboard.
this because I wrote it.
Yeah. The third single was Dogtooth, which was 33 on Billboard, and Sorry Not Sorry, 48 on Billboard. 16 featuring artists: DJ Drama, 42 Doug, Young Boy Never Broke Again, Ty Dolla $ign, Lil Wayne, Tizo Touchdown.
I love Tizo Touchdown.
Back with Domogenesis this album.
Yep.
Brent.
My God, the trains. That was wild.
I thought God was getting us right now.
I was like, wow.
Brent Fayez.
Oh, I love Brent.
I love Brent. Fania Hughes.
It's done.
Fana, I think that's how you meant to say it, Fana. Daisy World, Pharrell Williams, which you can definitely tell Pharrell touches this album.
I think every record touches Pharrell.
Lil Uzi Vert, Vince Staples, which I'm a big fan of.
Love
Vince Staples. Madlib, A$AP Rocky, and YG. 24 tracks.
I will say Dr. Drama. Dr. Drama? What the hell am I
DJ
Drama. DJ Drama. DJ Drama is on this like a big part of this album.
Really?
Well, he's the hype man on You Call Me When You Get Lost. Like, he's the guy who's constantly shouting over this record.
Oh.
That's DJ Drama.
Oh, okay. He does call it the drama.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He also, I have a feeling, and I could be wrong. I probably am. I feel like DJ Drama also was on some of the video interludes on the Renaissance tour from Beyonce when he was like, is this all there is?
Yeah.
It sounds so much like him.
Oh, okay.
And I feel like there's a possibility that DJ Drama then moved from Tyler onto Miss Beyonce.
Go on. What a step up. Well, I'm not saying that Tyler's like,
no,
but Beyonce
like,
is
it's Beyonce.
mum.
Beyonce is mother.
Queen.
But the Beyonce episode's going to be wild as well.
I'll start.
You start. Call Me If You Get Lost.
Okay. My bronze award is What's Your Name?
Yep.
I love that song. What's your name, girlfriend? What's your name? Number 4 is Stuntman.
Yep.
My number 3 is Run It Up.
Yeah.
I love that song.
So good.
It's a hype song. Like, it gets you going.
Run it up.
Yeah.
We're going to run it up.
It's such a good song.
It's so good.
My platinum award is Sweet / I Thought You Wanted to Dance, purely because of the I Thought You Wanted to Dance area.
So good.
I love that video of him when, I don't know if he was on tour for this or was like going, like it was a transition, but there's a video of him on a boat and he's on stage and he finishes the sweet part of the song, I think. And he is shocked that the fans are like singing that part back, the song to him. And I think it is such a cute video, but I love that song.
Yeah.
I love that. And then my diamond award goes to Juggernaut.
Oh, really?
I really like Juggernaut.
Yeah, Juggernaut's good.
Juggernaut, because I think it's purely because of Pharrell and Lil Uzi.
Yeah, it's cool. It's a cool song.
Are you right?
I feel like I have a cat hair in my eye.
Oh, it happens all the time.
That's all right.
Okay.
We're going to continue.
Yeah, you can get a Q-tip soon.
Yeah, big slay.
Tell me what yours are.
My top 5. Number 5.
Yes.
I had to look at it again. Lemonhead.
Lemonhead.
That song is fucking sick.
Lemonhead.
There's something about when he goes.
Yes.
that fucking gets me every time. It's so good. It's so crisp.
Yeah. It just satisfies
I'm like,
you.
please spit on me. No, it's so good. Like the song feels so epic and so like it feels almost like a harken back to these.
Right.
Like it's giving that aggression and that
Yeah.
like in your face
Yes.
attitude. Number 4 for me was also Stuntman.
Ooh.
I agree.
I think it's because of Vince for me.
Yeah, it's also just the song is so well produced.
It is.
It's really cool. It has a really good sound. Number 3, Lumberjack.
I did really like
Love
Lumberjack. I
this
really did.
fucking song.
Yes.
It is so fucking good.
Yes.
It was the perfect first single for this album for me. Like it's just perfect. Second place, Marsa. I really liked this song. It could also be purely because there is a live performance of him performing this somewhere, and he's like, it's like a Dr. Seuss house that he has on stage.
Oh,
Like,
really?
It's amazing, and it's all in winter.
Oh, wow.
And it's
It makes me excited for his Coachella, like how it's going to
his
look.
visuals for Call Me If You Get Lost have been insane.
I think all his visuals,
I know,
whenever
but
you see his
this
tours.
one has been just wild. Like it's crazy. But like that performance was amazing. There was also a performance of his I can't remember where he performed it, but he performed Lumberjack.
Yeah.
And it was like a house, like this house that he was in. And he comes out of the house, he walks down, goes, checks the mail.
Yes.
The mail starts flying away.
Yes.
Then the mailbox flies away, and then his like luggage flies away.
I do remember
and then
this.
the house flies away, and everything keeps flying. And at the end, he flies off the stage. And
Yes.
it's so fucking cool.
I remember this.
It was one of the wildest performances I've ever watched. But Marsa is really fucking cool. It's like one of the more like vibey, slower songs.
It
but
is.
it's still really cool. And my favorite's Run It Up. Run It Up is
It's so good.
it's so good.
It's so good.
I think it has such a like a vibe that
Yeah.
almost puts you in a good mood.
It does. Yes.
Tizo Touchdown is amazing on this song.
100%.
Who I think is great.
I do really like Run It Up.
Yeah, I really think the song is incredible. What's your least?
Well, funny thing, my bottoms, I'm missing one.
Oh my God.
I think I was just too stunned
To speak.
to speak.
She was too stunned to speak.
So we're just going to look at it as if it is just the skip it and the other one,
Sure.
the trash award, erase it award.
You have nothing that you're not a fan of.
I have two.
Just a skip and an erase.
Yeah, sure.
Sure.
Wilshire. I'm pretty sure I put that one down as my
Not a fan.
my not a fan.
Right.
Wilshire. I can't remember the song if I'm being honest.
It's a long song, isn't it? It is.
Yeah, it's like a 9-minute song.
It's like 9 minutes.
Yes.
Yeah. It's
That's
a long
why I
song.
didn't like it. Just
You couldn't concentrate. You were like, this is too
I
much.
couldn't even write down 3
You're like,
bottoms.
you're at track Wilshire and you're like, I've got another fucking like 11 songs after this. You're like,
This is
like,
the first
girl.
album. Yeah, because I started here.
Yeah, oh, that's right, you did. I started here. I was at the end and I heard Wilshire and I was like, I'm almost there. I was like, I'm so close.
2 different vibes.
But then thank God right after was Stuntman and I was like, oh,
Yeah.
thank God, the song is so good.
And then Everything Must Go. But I think that's just because it's a interlude bit.
Yeah.
If I'm being honest, looking at it, I'd probably also put in like maybe like Safari in there.
Oh yeah, Safari. Yep.
But yeah,
Mine,
that'd probably be my 3.
number 3 for me,
Yes.
my not a fan is Heaven to Me. Mm-hmm. That song was kind of boring.
Yeah.
Like when you have the rest of the album there, I think it was a bit boring. But it's not saying it's a bad song. 2 for me, my skip award is Mama Talk.
Oh, but I kind of liked it. I kind of liked it because of like the actual message.
Yeah, no, I
was
liked
saying.
the message of it. I think it was more like I was like, okay, like
I actually, I'm not a fan of chit chat songs, but I kind of liked that.
fair.
I think it was maybe just her
Do you know
voice.
who's another artist who has a lot of chit chat songs?
Who?
Frank Ocean.
We'll
my
get
God.
to that. We'll get to that.
And then my least favorite, I agree with you, is Everything Must Go.
Yeah.
Obviously, because it's like 10 seconds.
Yeah, that's it.
But no shade on it at all. It was just an intro to the deluxe version.
It was.
Everything Must Go is like the start of the deluxe. But
That's the end.
We did it.
Oh my gosh.
What's
and we did it
next
so
from Tyler?
quick. What is next from Tyler? Hopefully,
I want...
who do you want Tyler to collab with?
That's a good question. I would love Tyler to create a song with...
I want Rex and Tyler to make more songs together.
Oh, you're talking about also people who make more?
Oh, well, that too. But I'm trying to think of probably Doja. Doja and Tyler would be cool together.
Someone I think would be amazing, and I don't even know if you know this artist. FKA Twigs.
I've heard of them.
Would be an epic collab. Tyler and FKA. I think it would be really cool. Tyler FKA's worked with ASAP before and it's been really good.
Yeah.
And so I feel like with Tyler, it would also be a really cool vibe.
Yes.
So FKA, please.
Take our
Please,
submissions.
Tyler, send FKA a beat. We want it.
Yeah.
But
Here's
all in all, I would like to see Tyler go back to maybe a more aggressive route next album.
No.
Not like this. Like
Not Cherry Bomb?
I don't want this, but like again, but I want
Like Igor again.
I don't want it to be I feel like these are a little bit more tame and like more like
Palatable.
it's more pretty sounding,
Yes.
and I think I want to hear because I grew up with Tyler's grittiness.
Yes,
I want to hear something gritty again.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't have to be as aggressive as this, but like just for a change. I think it'd be
Yes.
nice to see because he's been doing this for a little while now, and I think it's great.
Yeah.
And I'd probably love it if he did another album like that, but just like to switch it up, it'd be really cool for like a
Okay.
change.
That's fair.
But
Here's time when we ask the questions.
what era is the win for you?
The win?
Yeah.
Call me if you get lost. But
Slay.
I was going to give it to Wolf. I was really going to give it to
I
Wolf.
was close to calling Wolf.
But I think this is just such an iconic album. You couldn't not give it to
It is a great record.
Call Me If You Get Lost.
Yeah.
But Wolf
Wolf
you
was
do have my
great.
heart.
That's I think the biggest takeaway from this episode, probably for both of us, was how good Wolf was.
Yeah. Fuck
Like,
yeah.
holy shit. My win
Yeah.
is Igor.
Igor. Yeah, I knew that was going to be your win.
There's no, it's a perfect album. It's probably one of my favorite albums of all time.
Yeah.
Even though he has amazing albums all around, Wolf was probably my second as well.
Yeah.
But
Which albums?
Igor is just like a perfect record.
Yeah.
For me.
That's fair. Which album's in the bin for you?
I think we both have the same. Do you want to say it on 3?
2, 1.
Cherry Bomb.
I'm sorry, Tyler.
Cherry Bomb is
It's a
it's actually
lot.
not a bad record. It's not. There's some really good songs. Like Smuckers is great.
Smuckers is great. Smuckers
Young
is
slash-
amazing.
Fucking Young / Perfect's great.
Yes.
You know, there's some really good songs. I think it's more
It's exhausting.
it is also something that I would never put on just to have around.
Yeah, and if you
It'd purely be like if I am in a rage of anger, yeah, maybe I'd pop this on.
Yeah,
But
I agree.
I think that's
Yeah.
why it's in the bin, and I think it's purely because also every other album is so good.
Yeah.
That it's not like there's anything that was worse than it.
Yeah.
Because these are such great records.
Yeah.
Like they're so good.
I agree. Which era are you in?
This is a good question. I think I'm in my Igor era, to be honest.
I think you are in your Igor era.
I think I am.
You look like that 20% of the time.
But Igor is...
I think Igor will have a special place in your heart always.
It will.
Yeah.
But also, I think that's just like the vibe that I feel at the moment. I'm feeling very like
Bad bitch.
vibing, dancing, just feeling good.
Yeah.
It's a feel good album to me. Like this album feels like there's so many pieces that feel so good, and you feel like happy.
Yeah. I'm in my Flower Boy era. I am in my Flower Boy era. I think I'll always be in my Flower Boy era.
Fair.
But fuck, I love that. See You Again.
See. Oh my
I
god.
fucking love that song.
This is gonna get us hate, girl. I'm kidding.
I'm sorry.
There's gonna be so many girls that are like, I love See You Again. Oh my god, I fucking love See You Again.
But my question is, do they also love Fish?
And Trash Wang. Because if you can't Hen, you can't have Tyler at his See You Again if you're not there for his fish and trash weighing.
That's it. You can call me a basic bitch all you want, but I fucking love trash. Trash weighing.
It's iconic. Well, with that being said,
we will leave our trash wings.
we'll leave our
Goodbye.
trash
Oh my
wings
gosh, is
here.
that our fans?
Trash wings. No, that's
Oh my
definitely more
gosh.
Tyler's.
We need to do our hint of the week
For next week.
for next week.
Oh my God.
Ooh.
I have a word.
I have to think. You'll have to go first.
Okay, good, because I'm worried you're going to take mine.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to say waves. Slay.
I'm going to say, this is very vague,
Good.
designer.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Even though we're not talking about that song.
What song?
They'll have to find out.
Anyways,
But-
thank you guys so much for listening / watching.
Yes.
Hopefully watching us this time.
Oh my God, I know. Fuck. But yeah, no, if you enjoyed this, please let us know what era you guys are in.
Yes.
What's your
Win.
What eras your win and bin?
Period. You can see us on Insta, TikTok, or YouTube at What Era Podcast. Let us know what not collabs. Let us know what
Oh my God. We're not ready for that yet.
we don't even have a printer yet.
Oh yeah, we actually didn't talk about what our favorite song was by the artist.
See You Again. No. Wait, what?
Was yours See You Again?
I'd say See You Again.
Mine's New Magic Wand.
Okay. I'm
Sorry.
glad we sorted that out.
We're sorry, we needed to sort that out.
Yeah.
We just need to make sure we ended that.
Anyways, hit us up on everything.
Yeah.
We'll love you and we'll leave you and
Yes.
we'll see you guys next week
Thank you so much.
for the designer wave.
The designer wave. Absolutely. See you next time.
Bye.